I'm Natalia Bonner. Welcome back. All right, right now I am quilting on this awesome quilt. I've been having a lot of fun working on the background fillers, and now as I'm working through the quilt, I'm getting ready to start working on the applique. I'm super excited about this applique. Right here in the upper corner of this quilt, it has this giant sunshine. So I've actually already quilted all the background filler with black thread, and now I've switched to a yellow color of thread, and today I'm going to be showing you how I'm going to quilt my sunshine using a bit of free motion quilting, and then also a bit of ruler quilting. We're going to combine the Sway 5, the Sway 4, and the Sway 3 machine quilting rulers. I am sharing my full process of quilting this whole entire quilt. You don't want to miss this. It's such an adorable quilt. But I'm going to be sharing my full process of quilting this over in the Peace and Quilt Academy. So make sure you run over there and check that out. But for now, let's hop down here to my machine and let's get quilting on some applique. For the marking that I'm going to be doing here on this applique, I'm actually going to start out with the disappearing ink marking pen. I'm using that because I'm okay if these markings that I'm going to do disappear pretty quickly. I'm going to quilt this design right now. So yeah, what I want to do is find the center of this circle. An easy way to find the center, I'll kind of line up a couple of those rulers, and let's see, let's mark a line where I think the center is. Let's flip this way. Line up that center line right there, and let's flip it again and see if we've actually got, I think we do right there, a nice center. Let's line up the rulers. I think that's pretty good. Okay, what I'm actually going to do, just because I want to be able to see what my quilting lines are going to look like, you saw that I marked out that T through there. Now what I can do is use this hook end here on the Sway 5 machine quilting ruler. You're going to see that I'm kind of flipping it around here, but what I'm doing with that is lining it up, these marked lines here through the center, and then also there on the hook end of this ruler. By lining those lines up on those marked lines that I marked on the block, what I'm marking here is the exact quilting line. So when I line up those same, well, these marked lines here through the circle end of the Sway 5, it's showing me where I'll hold my ruler, and then you can see that the quilting will be 1/4 of an inch on the outside of that. Now, why does that happen? When using machine quilting rulers, you always want to make sure that you do have a ruler foot on your machine. And a ruler foot is designed to add 1/4 of an inch. So from the needle position to the outside of that foot, it adds 1/4 of an inch. So I've designed all of these rulers so that this hook end here is made for marking, while this circle end down on the other end of the ruler is designed for quilting. So the marking lines are really just to give you a reference of what your quilting can or will look like. And so you can see here, I'll just kind of flip the ruler back and forth. It's not a full circle because it's just the marking end, but if you flip it back and forth, you can mark out that full circle. And on this circular, or the hook end, if you look close, you can see the circle continues to create a full circle with that 45-degree line marked right there through the center. So here I'm repeating with the 4. First I marked out the circle with the Sway 5, then I marked it out with the Sway 4, and now I'm switching again to the Sway 3, lining up those marked lines on the ruler and marking that curve. Now I think with this block, what I'm actually going to do is, once I have this all marked out, I think I'll quilt the center of the sunshine first, and then I'll move out here and do a bit of quilting around each of these. Okay, so my thought process for this, I think it would be really, really fun to do a fun motif here in the center, maybe like a heavy filler, maybe pebbles, or like pebbles with an echo, something like that in the center circle. Then I'm thinking I'll leave this circle right here, that ring open, unquilted. Then through this one, I'm thinking I'll quilt like a string of pearls, which is actually what I'm going to do in that outside border, so I think that will tie everything in real nicely. So if I have pebbles here, an open space, pebbles or pearls, and then an open space, I think it'll finish off really, really nicely. Let's start out right there in the center. So just a quick reminder, whenever doing any machine quilting with rulers, make sure you do have that ruler foot on your machine. a ruler base that creates this large flat working surface, and always make sure you're using gentle pressure. So I've pulled out my threads, I'm ready to start quilting. Now I'm lining up this circular end of the Sway 3 machine quilting ruler right on top of that T that I'd marked there through the center. I'll engage my machine and stitch most of the way around this circle. Okay, I've stitched about as far as I can go. I'll stop with my needle in the down position, reposition my ruler. Let's go right there. That will be a good. So again, I'm lining up those marked lines, stitching around. Right back to where I started. And now, because I'm at this point, I'm thinking let's go ahead right now and fill in that sunshine with some pebbles. I love pebbles when I'm quilting them. I do try to alternate the size of them, and I do obviously cross over my original stitch line more than once. Okay, I have that all quilted. I'm going to cut my threads. Sometimes I'll just travel right back out, but I really want that line to, be crisp and open quilting. So I'll travel out here to the next line, but between the final 2 circles that I'm going to quilt, I will actually stitch a pebble to get out to that last one. All right, now I'm switching to the Sway 4 machine quilting ruler, and a couple of things with this Sway 4. So I still can line up here through the center, or I can also line up this dashed line. So there's that heavily dashed line that's 1/4 inch in from the outside of the edge of the ruler. I can line that line up on top of my stitch line, and it will give me that same spacing. So let's engage and quilt. Whenever I reposition, I'll stop with my needle in that down position, readjust the ruler, and then continue. I am loving how this is looking. Okay, like I said, I'm not going to actually stop at this point now and cut my threads again because I'm going to fill this ring in with pearls. So I'll stitch just 1 circle and then switch to the Sway 5, create the full circle, and then come back and fill it in with the rest of those pearls. Okay, so like I did on the previous circle, I can use those center markings, but also line up that dashed line on the Sway 5. It will fit right on the circle I quilted with the Sway 4. Engage my machine and stitch it out. I love it. I love how those rings are turning out. Okay, so I'll use an over-under pattern now, and I'm going to fill this one in with those pebbles or pearls. Okay, so I've cut my threads at this point, and now I'm going to stitch around the outside of the sunshine. I won't stitch in the ditch or around the edge of the applique first. What I'm going to do is go through each of the sun rays, I think is what they're called, and add just an echo that's maybe 1/4 inch in. But as I do that, you'll notice how I'm going to also travel along that outside at the same time. I I love that finished look that's adding to that. I'm going to repeat that all the way around, that sunshine. I hope you found a bit of inspiration from this adorable quilt. The thread color that I'm using here on this sunshine is So Fine, color number 420. It's a really awesome yellow. Use it a lot because it just blends so nicely. Anyways, I am doing all my quilting here on the Gamble 22-inch machine. The stitching that you are seeing here, obviously it was hand-guided stitching in the stitch regulated mode with my stitch length set at 13 stitches per inch. I am having so much fun quilting on this quilt. I need to get back to work creating more videos because you know, of course, I will be sharing my full process of quilting this beauty over in the Peace and Quilt Academy. But before you run over there, make sure you do hit that subscribe button because I will be back soon with another machine quilting video. See you later.